Hey folks, Greg and Janet with Strange RV Tours, and we are 3 miles outside of Tombstone, Arizona at a very historic site. We are at the Ed Schieffelin Monument. We'll give you a little more details about that as we show it to you, so come along.
Watch out for snakes.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah, I heard it too. Didn't sound like a rattler.
Hope not. Okay, we're hearing rattling noises around us. I don't like that. Okay, folks, you guys are gonna like this. Ed Schieffelin was born in 1847, died in 1897 at the age of 49 years and 8 months. If you've not heard of Ed, he's a very historic person to the town of Tombstone. Ed was working in a camp somewhere in this valley near here, and on his time off he would go out and prospect. Well, his friends told him that, Ed, all you're going to find is your own tombstone if you keep wandering away from this camp. Well, Ed found silver ore. When he had it assayed, it came back at, I believe, $70 per ton. So he had some investors that invested with him, and turned out when they actually started mining that it was actually $400 per ton. And his mine, which became known as the Good Enough Mine, because Ed said it's good enough for me, ended up bringing a wealth to Ed of almost $800,000, which in today's money would be about $11 million. And that mine was the start of Tombstone. When he named the town, he thought it was a little funny and a little jab at his friends that they told him all he was going to find out here was his tombstone, so he called the town Tombstone. And we all know what happened since then. A gunfight at the OK Corral, all the famous gunfighters that have been through Tombstone, from Billy the Kid to Frank Leslie to Pete Spence to Curly Bill Brocious, Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, the Clantons, the McClurys. All of that started because of this mining, because of the mining here in the area. And my crazy wife is going to get bit by a rattlesnake if she doesn't watch it.
I'm watching.
But
Closer.
you be careful, girl.
Here, I can't see that.
You be careful. I don't know my way home.
Yeah. Died 49 years, 8 months. Faithful son, a father, a faithful son, a faithful husband, a kind brother, a true friend. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Some of the interesting things about this monument. He is buried here under the monument. But some of the interesting things about this monument is in the shape of a cairn, which is usually 2 to 3 feet high and marks a mining claim. This one's 25 feet high. And on his the night that Ed died, supposedly that earlier that day he was out prospecting again, and he had found some gold ore, and he had it assayed, and turns out it was very rich in gold. And Ed was sitting at home laughing to himself. He's 49 years old at the time. He's sitting at home laughing to himself, saying that I've struck it rich twice. How lucky am I? Well, the next morning they found him dead of natural causes with the box of gold ore sitting in front of him. He specified in his will that he wanted to be buried in his prospecting clothes. He was basically a common man who struck it rich. So he was buried in his prospecting clothes along with a pickaxe, shovel, and canteen. And
He deserves it.
because of Ed, the town of Tombstone was born and Western history was changed.
Look at the view.
Yeah, give you a view of the area around here. It is
Wow.
just gorgeous. You can see forever. I don't know if you can see exactly or not on this, but the town of Tombstone is right over there. Right out there. You can see this road going right into Tombstone. It's about 2.5 miles away. But all the way around here, it's just beautiful. If you've ever seen any of the old Western movies, man, this is it. This is the true West. Rattlesnakes and all. This is gorgeous country. Golly, this is gorgeous country. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, but you know, if you had to be prospecting out in the middle of nowhere, this is as good a place as any. A lot of people don't know about this monument. You know, they go to see all the touristy stuff in Tombstone, and a lot of it is touristy. But that place would not exist if it wasn't for Ed Schieffelin. This cairn has been here. This monument has been here now for 122 years. There she is.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the marker on the monument. As you can see, it is well worn. Interesting though, that's for sure. Man, that's a lot of big stones. They didn't have the machinery to lift these things up back then, I can't imagine, so at least not out here. So I bet this was done by hand. This monument is not in Boot Hill or the regular Tombstone Cemetery. This is out by itself in the middle of nowhere.
Dirt roads and all.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed our little visit out here to Ed Schieffelin's monument. If you like our videos, please hit the like button. If you really like our videos, we'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you get updates as to our future videos. Anything you'd like to add to this trip out here to the giant cairn in the valley?
Thanks to Ed. Tombstone's here. The history was really full of drama. Lots of cowboys and lawmen and all the stories, but Ed started it all. He really did. He started Tombstone, and thanks to him, really. And anyway, I guess that's it, huh?
Yes. Wow. Didn't expect that. One thing I would like to add is this young lady here was not a history buff when we started doing these videos, but she's slowly becoming a history buff. She's learning and she's really getting into it, and man, she's a big help on some of these adventures that we go on. So anyhow, thank you, and thank you guys, and thanks for all of our supporters out there and all of our subscribers. We'll just keep putting out the best videos that we can and finding the most interesting places that we can. So keep an eye out for us. We'll see you later. Thank you.